welcome. If you're not familiar, my name is Caressa, and something I've been wanting to do for the last year or so is document my chronic illness journey. I've been super sick for quite a long time, and a huge part of that was hiding how sick I was. And when I couldn't hide it any longer, I just went radio silent. So opening up is not going to be the easiest thing to do, just because I'm not really sure how to bridge the gap between who I used to be and the disconnect between what I am now. Basically, I decided I'm just going to start doing it anyway. So today we're going to be doing the chronic illness tag. Hopefully you'll get to know a little bit about me, but also hopefully you'll get to know a little bit about where I am these days, what's going on with me, what my illnesses are, what I'm struggling with, and then if you have any recommendations on the best way to talk about the middle part, I would be totally interested to hear that. So let's get into the actual video, which is the chronic illness tag. So obviously, hi, my name is Caressa again. And the first question is, what are you diagnosed with? So this is a fun one for me. I'm still relatively early in my chronic illness journey, I would say. For a long time, I thought I was depressed, which if you have chronic illness, you'll know that's definitely a runaround, eh? But it turns out if the hardware doesn't work, the software can't work either. So the first thing I was diagnosed with was Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune thyroid disorder. Then I was diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Next is celiac disease, which is an autoimmune disorder, which basically means I can't have gluten or anything that has been cross-contaminated with gluten. And that was a big one for me, big turning point. I then found out that I have the MTHFR mutation, and I'm currently chasing down a POTS diagnosis, which I have big hopes for. And I also have depression, anxiety, a whole bunch of food sensitivities, and a couple of allergies. Next, we have, what do you tend to do at night when you can't sleep? I have a lot of trouble sleeping on a schedule. So at nighttime, I am usually on YouTube and scrolling Tumblr simultaneously. I know that's bad for you and bad for your sleep, but it's just the reality of where we are right now. What's the worst side effect of a medicine you've had? For me, that was actually fairly recently. I took Synthroid recently for my Hashimoto's and my thyroid. It is usually great for that. Helps a lot of people. Not an issue. I had a huge issue. I was so depressed. It took me mentally back to the worst place that I've ever been. And physically, not far off. Minus, well, no, there was vomiting too. Basically all the same symptoms I had before I found out about celiac disease and cross-contamination. And I've read that that can be an issue with Synthroid in patients who have celiac disease. But now we're trying Armour thyroid, so that is something different. I said that like it's not a positive thing. I mean, I don't know if it's positive yet. It's something different. That's what I do know. Next is, how has your condition affected your mental health? This one's a biggie. Definitely, they are so intertwined. It is a lot of hard work being sick. Mentally and emotionally. And you wouldn't think it would be that hard, but it is really hard. My mental health has always been really bad, but it just got progressively worse as I got sicker. And again, for a long time I thought it was just my mental health. So it's only been the last year, really, that I've known for sure that this is a lot of chronic illness all piled in one person. And that's the route we need to be going. We need to be finding some diagnoses, and we need to figure out the physical part. Although I did get my Hashimoto's diagnosis probably like 4 years ago, and I always knew that that was going to be part of the struggle. I just thought, maybe that was it, and turns out it's a whole ball of mess up here. It's not just one or two things. Describe your social life. Oh my god, this is going to be so depressing for you guys. I am so sorry. I have literally zero friends, okay? I chat with people every now and then on Twitter or Tumblr or something like that, but I literally, I see no one besides my mom, and I talk to no one besides my mom, my sister, and a family friend. Every now and then my grandma calls, you know, which is like a real spice it up moment. I'm being lighthearted about it, but it genuinely sucks balls. So there's that. 6 is, what's the hardest thing for you to do when flaring? To be totally honest with you, when I'm in a flare, everything is hard. I can't get out of bed. I can't think. Basically, I am just laying still, thinking about how much it sucks until it stops sucking. Flares are no fun. 7, I don't even want to address. It says, do you have worries about your future? I'm gonna be real with you. My future, it's just coming back into focus. And I don't mean that I can suddenly visualize specifics or I feel like I know what the future looks like. I just mean that the fact that I have a future is becoming a reality again. For 8, we have, what is your favorite comfort food? And right now, my favorite food is the only thing that I eat every single day that I can consistently eat and enjoy. And that is, I take a gluten-free blueberry waffle and I put peanut butter on one side, apple butter on the other, and smash that together and eat it for lunch. And it is still good, and I have had it every day for months. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that keeps going good into the future. I have a tendency to really go hard on it until it's not an option anymore, until I get sick of it. So I hope that I don't overdo it on the waffles. 9, tell a valuable lesson you've learned from being ill. Compassion is the only thing that matters. It is the most important thing. It is what I want to bring with me into the future, and it is what I want to show others, no matter the situation. Also, doctors suck. Most of them. 10 is to name 3 things that have been taken away from you since you've gotten sick. I'm going to skip this one. I'm still in the heart of it. And to be honest with you, I don't like thinking about how much I've lost. And 11, how old were you when you first got symptoms? I think I've had these chronic illnesses since I was born, at least a vast majority of them. But I would say that it first started getting really bad about 10 years ago, and it has been 3 years, I think, maybe 4, since it has been all-consuming. Anyway, that's the end of the chronic illness tag. Yeah, I think that that's the whole video. Next, maybe a day in my life. We'll see. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.